Bharatiya Janata Party held the meeting of its Central Election Committee on Saturday to decide the names of the candidates for the upcoming general elections. The list, which is expected to be announced on Sunday, will include candidates from Uttar Pradesh, West Bengal, Rajasthan, Odisha and Andhra Pradesh. The election for 543 Lok Sabha seats will commence in 7 phases starting April 19th. All right, we'll go across to DD India's Dibyendu Mondal. He is joining us live from Delhi. Dibyendu, first of all, the BJP convened a crucial meeting of its Central Election Committee yesterday to finalize the selection of the candidates. The BJP has so far announced a total of 291 candidates for the polls and also fifth list likely to be announced soon.
Well, Abhishek, good morning. Yes, that's right. In a late night meeting last evening, along with Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the BJP President JP Nadda and Home Minister Amit Shah, the BJP held the Central Election Committee meeting last evening, where names of almost all the seats that was left by the BJP has been decided and finalized, and we'll see the list in the next couple of hours. This afternoon is what is expected. There could be some of the names, there could be some surprises in the names that we are being told by our sources within the BJP. We could see some star candidates also being fielded by the BJP. There was a detailed discussion that was held in the Central Election Committee last evening with the names of the candidates for Uttar Pradesh. We are also being told that, there could be one star candidate of the BJP that is going to be fielded from Himachal Pradesh. Also, states like West Bengal, Odisha, Bihar, Jharkhand have been discussed in the last evening's meeting of the Central Election Committee. The political parties are slowly gearing up with full throttle to campaign for the elections, and all the political parties wants to get done with the releasing of the names of the political candidates in the coming week itself. So what we expect is that the BJP has decided on almost all the candidates that they are likely to field for the general elections of 2024 and release the list by this evening. So, the BJP's, of course, the BJP Central Election Committee is the highest decision-making body, and it has almost finalized on almost all the names across all the seats across the country, which will be released by this afternoon or late evening is what we are being told. Expect many surprises is what also we have been told by our party sources within the BJP. Yes, back to you.
Right. Dibyendu, also, what about Congress? What is their strategy? Congress also yesterday released the fourth list of 46 candidates, and in total they have declared a total of 183 candidates for the poll so far.
Yes, that's right. The Congress last evening released a list of 46 candidates, and it had names from Manipur, Mizoram, Uttar Pradesh, West Bengal, Karnataka as well. The BJP has fielded Ajay Rai, who has been contesting from Varanasi seat for a long time. He will be contesting once again against Prime Minister Narendra Modi. There are several names like Digvijay Singh will be contesting from Madhya Pradesh. There are other senior leaders of the Congress whose names have been featured in the list that will be contesting from various seats across the country. So, of course, the Congress is yet to decide on the full list of candidates, and there are many alliances that the Congress is trying to stitch, which is, of course, taking some time for the Congress. The Congress's working committee has been meeting regularly to discuss on the candidates. The Congress is also meeting and discussing on the election manifesto of the Congress. The Congress's list perhaps could take some more time for the full list of candidates from the Congress to come out. But having said this, the Congress is releasing the list, unlike the BJP, in tranches of about, say, 40, 50, 80 names in one go, whereas the BJP in the first list, remember, had named about 195 candidates, and in the subsequent list, it has named several candidates, which have almost gone up to 292, if I'm not wrong, number of seats that the BJP has already named. So, of course, the Congress is taking some more time to discuss on the number of seats and the candidates in the various seats that the Congress is likely to contest for the general elections of 2024. Back to you.
Dibyendu, one final question before we leave you. We want to know from you, Aam Aadmi Party, they have already declared that the leader, Arvind Kejriwal, will continue to run the government from jail. This is the first chief minister to lead a government from jail. You tell us how Kejriwal's arrest going to impact the upcoming elections.
Well, Abhishek, first let me tell you about how plausible or implausible is the fact that running a government from jail. It is highly improbable that a government can run from jail because there are jail manuals and jail instructions that the government, that the jail superintendent and the jail administration needs to follow. Wherein the people kept in jail are not allowed mobile phones. They are not allowed to sign on papers without the supervision of the jail superintendent. So I do not understand how the Aam Aadmi Party's Arvind Kejriwal is going to run a government from the jail. So of course the courts will take a call on this, whether on the legality of the fact whether it is possible for the Chief Minister of Delhi, Arvind Kejriwal, to run a government from jail. But having said this, the arrest of Arvind Kejriwal has definitely created a political, conundrum across the national capital, given the fact that the Aam Aadmi Party is leaving no stone unturned to ensure that this issue is raked up and politically raked up just ahead of an election as crucial as the Lok Sabha election of 2024. Of course, politics is going to play out on the streets of Delhi because, the Aam Aadmi Party has planned has prepared a detailed plan of how the protest is going to be in the coming days. They have also planned, a mass protest day after tomorrow in the national capital, which is, of course, going to cause a lot of pain to a lot of people who will be traveling across the national capital just a day after Holi. So, the Congress also seems to be, in a jitter where they on one side the Delhi Congress is supporting Arvind Kejriwal, on the other side the Punjab Congress is against the Aam Aadmi Party and for the arrest of Arvind Kejriwal, and they have been vehemently talking about how a massive corruption has taken place in the liquor policy in Delhi. But remember, Abhishek, it was also the Delhi Congress who was the first, one of the first litigants in the liquor policy. So, the Congress seems to be in a tough position at the moment because it seems their house is not in order, because on one side, as I said, they are showing that they are in support of the Congress, support of Aam Aadmi Party's Arvind Kejriwal, and on the other side, the other section of the Congress is against. Yeah. So also the issues of the Congress filing the first report in fact the first complaint of liquor scam in Delhi is putting the Congress in a tough position. So of course a lot of politics will play out on the streets of Delhi in the coming days. And the Aam Aadmi Party will try to, galvanize support in favor of Aam Aadmi Party. But of course, how much it will relate to the voters and how much it will translate to political capital for the Aam Aadmi Party is, of course, we'll see on the 25th of May when Delhi goes to polls.
Absolutely. They don't look very comfortable. Then the next few days, like you said, will be very interesting. We'll leave it at that. Dibyendu, thank you for your inputs.